Help.
Engaged.
Greetings everyone, in this episode, the complete Black Mask side mission. But before we get into that, a little bit more story, continuing from the last part.
I trust you realize you can't just waltz into the GCPD after everything that's happened there tonight.
I know I can't do that. I'll have to find a way in that'll avoid detection.
Indeed. Now look, I'm sorry about what I said before you left. I hope you understand. It's just because...
It's okay. I understand.
This mission involves blowing up giant canisters, and we have already seen the location of the first one, which was just before Batman exited the steel mill.
I should destroy the canister before moving on.
But I will show it again, for completion's sake.
Alfred.
Sir?
I'm uploading a chemical sample. I need you to run a scan of the city. Look for high concentrations of the compound. Find the source, and I can shut it down.
Certainly. I'll alert you as soon as I've found something.
Okay, now let's take a closer look at the locations of each container. This is the next one we will be tackling. The first one we just destroyed is not shown here, and there will be a seventh location once we destroy these 6. But onto the first one on this list, which is technically the second one we will destroy.
They're saying the boss was killed by some guy. He calls himself the Joker. I heard it was the Bat. Set him on fire or something real messed up. Either way, if the big guy's gone, what are we supposed to do with this stuff?
That's easy. We're gonna sell it and keep...
Hey, that's the factory. Come on!
Each container will be guarded by some thugs. I suppose I could edit out the fights, to save time, but I wanted to show you what type of threat you will be facing, at each location.
Yeah, don't tell him I said that, huh?
I will go for the nearest container, and not in the order, as listed in the side mission menu. There are quite a few groups of thugs in this area, so I will cut to the group that is actually guarding the container.
What I'm seeing, I don't like.
This fracker with the gun was firing through a gate while I was fighting another group, so be wary of that, since he can kill you within a few seconds. I didn't show that footage, because it would have added about 3 minutes to this video, since I took out about 3 large groups of enemies. The next one is in this awkward area, which I have discussed in an earlier video. I think I already took out the 2 guards that were here in the previous encounter, and they have not respawned yet. The next one is on the bridge.
All units getting calls about a disturbance.
It is positioned quite awkwardly, and there is a chance you might end up on a wild goose chase, because although the position is given, the height is not. I remember I was looking for this near the base of the bridge, the first time I played this game. But it is actually up here.
You heard the latest? Sionis is back. Told you he was— Lay the boots! Time to put you to bed! He's one
We will go to this one next. There were 4 thugs to deal with, but since you can avoid fighting them, I will not show that fight. There were also 2 thugs down here, but it seems I may have taken them out in an earlier encounter. They too do not spawn again. Looks like we're going here next.
Something's wrong.
I don't believe. I need any unassigned unit with special assignment. Stand by.
So now, a 7th location appears, and this is also the place for our final showdown with Black Mask. All the way out there, in the church. There's quite a few thugs to deal with, outside of the church. I'll just skip forward a little, since the fight was pretty messy, and went on longer than it should have.
The guy's a beast. Goes through all that crap tonight, and the first thing he does is get the business back up and running.
Heard his girlfriend got popped, too.
Damn. Takes a cold man to shrug off something like that.
That's why he calls the shots. Doesn't get distracted.
They say the Penguin was behind the boss's kidnapping. Wouldn't surprise me.
Those two ain't exactly friends.
Yeah, but I thought we had a truce.
So, truces are made to be broken.
Keep an eye on that canister. You know how much this stuff's worth?
More than us, apparently.
What's your problem?
Guess you haven't heard. Someone's been coming after these things.
Whoa, what do you mean?
Where do you think everyone else is? They got taken out.
Man, I hope the boss gets here soon.
So, a predator encounter to deal with first, before we can destroy the container.
I'll guard over here. I got him!
Well, so much for stealth. On the plus side, it does speed things up a little. And I even completed a challenge.
Hey there! He's right there! He's in my sight! Guys, over here! But don't let it happen again!
Don't let it happen again? Looks like this guy has been sampling the merchandise.
Saves me the trouble of having to hunt you down.
You just don't know when to quit, Sionis.
Guess we've got that in common.
One way or another, I'm taking you in. Now we can do this the easy way, or...
Yeah, or the hard way. But I think you know my choice.
Then we've got that in common, too.
I've got the numbers here.
This fight was deliberately designed to be awkward and difficult, so it won't look pretty.
Take off now, and I'll consider not coming after you. Everywhere! What's going on in Gotham tonight? You decide to waste your time with me. I'm touched. Oh, come on, just die already. You really think we can take him? You really want to spend the night screwing around with me in here? You got nowhere to go! You really should mind your own business, Pat. I've got the numbers here, Pat, which means I've got the advantage. That master's going around with me in here? Oh. I can do this all night. Oh, come on, just die already. Make him stop. Take off now, and I'll consider after you. What? You really should mind your own business, Bat. With everything going
You decide.
Alfred, let GCPD know Roman Sionis has been apprehended. They can pick him up at the church.
And that's it, the Black Mask side mission is complete. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, if you liked it.
I win. So go ahead. Call the cops. They'll lock me up, sure. But my lawyer will have me out on bail before the sun's up. And you know what I'm gonna do when I get out? I'm gonna dedicate every waking minute to tracking you down and taking you out. And the best part is, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Because that justice system you love so much, it's a scam. And you, well, you're the mark. Because you keep tossing us in, and we keep bouncing right back out.
In the next part, we will be completing the Deadshot side mission, so see you then. This is Blade, and it's goodbye from me.